Hello everyone. In this class, I will take Newton's third law of motion. Very simple statement. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. A statement that we use in day-to-day life, but here in this particular context, when we are talking about force, motion, action and reaction both are actually forces. So it simply says that when a body applies a force on another body, then the second body also applies equal force on the first body, but in opposite direction. Let us take an example. There is a block and a person is pushing it. So this person is applying a force on this. So let us say that this force is F. So this is the action. A force applied by the person on the block. This is action. Its reaction will be force by the block on this person. This is the action by the person on the block. This is the reaction by the block on the person. Now, one very important point here is action and reaction, they don't act on the same body. So they are acting on different bodies. Action is on this block, reaction is on this person. They are not acting on the same body, and that's why they will never cancel. So action, reaction, they don't cancel out. We can't say that there is an action in one direction and then it's reaction in opposite direction, two forces equal and opposite, so will cancel out, the body will not move. It's not so. On this there is just one force, action. On this there is just one force, reaction. So action, reaction both work simultaneously but on different bodies. They are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So if I say this force is F1, this is F2, it simply means F1 is equal to F2 but negative, means opposite in direction. We can take some more examples. Suppose one block is kept on a surface. So this block is applying a force on this surface on which it is kept. I put this pen, so this pen is applying a force on my hand, and this is equal to the weight of this. So it means on this there is a force, action, and its reaction, this will apply equal force onto this in opposite direction, right? So that will be the reaction. So this applies a force onto this. This in turn applies equal force onto it in opposite direction. So this is action and reaction. We can also explain walking using this law. See, when we move, we press the ground in backward direction. It is like this. When we are taking the steps, we are applying force on earth in this direction. So there will be a reaction of this force. So this is on ground and this is on us by the ground. So this component of the force, this force, reaction, this has a forward component and upward component. So this is trying to take up and forward. So it is because of this reaction of earth on us that we are able to walk. We can take one more example. Let us consider a string, which is this person is pulling the string in this direction, this person in this, actually tug of war. There are many persons on that. Now if this person is pulling this one, so let me say this is the force F. This is the force on this by this. This person is also applying a force onto this. So firstly see this. This person pulling it, this is the action, its reaction will be onto this. And same way, this also pulling with certain force, the reaction of that will also be, let me say F1 and F1. So this person pulling with the force F1, its reaction on this side. This person pulling with the force F, its reaction on this side. And if we see that the total force F plus F1, F plus F1. So both the persons, they experience same force. Then the question is, how will we decide the winner? Actually in this game you might have observed one team wins. Either this person will be dragged on this side or this person. So what decides the this outcome? Actually one more important fact here is, this person is pushing the ground. And then there is a reaction of this. And same way this person is also pushing the ground, and there is a, let me call this as F2, this as F3. So actually this force will decide which team will win. So if this man is pushing this ground harder, it means F2 is more than F3. So how forcefully you press the ground, that will decide the outcome of this tug of war. So you need to push the ground harder if you want to win. We can take another example of gun and bullets. Suppose we fire bullets from a gun. So this bullet is moving forward. This is an internal force. This a force acts on the bullets. The bullets in turn applies the force on the gun. So there is a force acting on the bullet, and then there is a force acting on the gun, and they are equal. Though the speed will be different because force is different. Force is same. So, and force is mass into acceleration. It is also m. So the speed of bullet and gun, that will not be same when we apply a force on two bodies. One is very heavy and one is very light. So lighter body will gain more speed. So here the bullet is lighter, that's why its speed is much more than the speed of the gun. Gun is very heavy, so speed will be less, but the force will be same on both.